flying high.
Loyiso Madinga, you connecting those dots?
No, I wasn't listening. Sorry, I was.
Of course, you never listen.
I was sorry.
You ever listen?
No, that was my thing in school. Was Loyiso never listen Madinga was my nickname.
Loyiso never listen.
Never listen Madinga.
It's 11 minutes after 8. We're hanging out with the one, the only Loyiso Madinga, a stand-up comedian, actor, writer, who was the first South African correspondent for The Daily Show with Trevor Noah.
History
In the making. How are you?
Ooh, I'm good. Yeah, that's a track. There's the vibes you're gonna wake up in the morning for.
What this one?
Yeah.
The one that's playing now.
Yeah, I like
that.
I like that.
Love
you
it.
groove. Because you guys wake up early and you wake up. Comics only wake up at 10, so this is a lot for me.
Do you? Not even later than 10?
No, I wake up very early. I have a 3-year-old, so I have no choice.
Oh, you got a 3-year-old.
Yeah, don't do this modern parenting thing. Gents, be a father. Wake up when you are ready. This whole wake up and, I'll get the baby ready today. Be like your father. I'll see you when I come back from work, my baby.
Which is in 3 months' time. Or I'm just going to go buy bread, come back in a year.
When I come back from Joburg, I'll see you.
Yeah. So since starting a stand-up in 2012, right? That's when you started?
Yeah, that's what
You quickly rose into the industry to become a writer as well.
No,
as a
don't do
performer.
that. Don't do that.
No, I'm being honest.
Don't read my bio.
I'm not reading your bio.
You
telling
already.
you your bio.
I wrote it. So
Exactly. I'm telling you. So I'm telling you what you wrote.
Let's have a morning chat. Yeah.
I'm telling you what you wrote.
I started in 2012.
I'm telling you what you
Things
wrote.
were lovely. We did amazing things. We went to countries.
Yes.
We saw people. We did things with Trevisto. We did things with Kagiso on Netflix.
Yeah.
We did our own things on Netflix.
Okay, fantastic. Interview over.
There we are.
Thank you for coming by.
I want
Thanks
to
for coming by.
Because if you want to do that, we can. I mean, people can just rewind to any other conversation. Let's talk now. Let's tell them like you guys are here. Look, you're in your post Thursday Puza Thursday classes.
I've had these on the whole week, by the way. So there's no personal
Rough
thing
week.
happening here. No, not even a rough week.
Every
I
night.
just feel like wearing shades because I'm not wearing
Let's
makeup.
turn into an intervention. So
It's turning you interviewing us. I see what you're trying to do.
no,
We'll just sit back here and just let you run things. No worries at all.
Okay, I'll be interviewed. I'll sit back. So, Penduko, you started your career in radio way back in.
Wow, I was really
start?
gonna interview us. I'm surprised you're standing so after the roast. I'm like, what did you expect to happen to me after the roast?
No, bro. You don't know because everyone acts like they're fine because the cameras are on. Because you watch people and like laughing at jokes about them, and I'm like, yeah, that one's gonna have them in the corner of their bathtub later on, crying to a Mariah Carey song.
Nah, I'm tougher than that, man. Come on. Come on. Especially me, I can dish it, so I need to take it.
That's fair. No. You're the guy for a roast. I think some people go home and they cry. You don't think anyone on that show was like, there was a joke there where it's like, that joke is a joke, but that one's real?
I've been told, yeah.
Who did you like roasting the most?
Nadia Nakai.
Everyone went in on Nadia though. I feel like
Why?
she
Why?
was.
Because she's got content, don't material,
What content?
her career, the raps in itself. I mean, career-wise, she does well. She gets all the bags. She's good looking, but the raps, that's content.
She's not a bad rapper though.
What's your favorite song of hers?
In comparison.
Comparison.
Nadia Nakai. In comparison to other people. Nah, I mean Cloudy. Pull up in a 4-door Audi. What you mean? She's cute.
She's
She's
cute.
cute.
So
Even
I'm just
behind
saying
the
that,
mic, she's cute.
But
So
I wouldn't
where's the
say she's
content there?
I don't rate her as a rapper.
What do you mean? There's so many terrible rappers.
Can we name names? Who's a terrible
Yeah,
rapper?
we can't argue in your choice, Yako, actually, yes.
Who's a terrible rapper that you think is like we should put below Nadia?
Trying to take this conversation off air.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. No, okay. It's real.
Who do you think is a terrible comedian? It's Buza, man.
Huh?
Yeah, who do you think?
Who do you think is a terrible comedian?
Robbie Collins.
Oh, come on, he's your friend.
He's my friend.
With him.
Yeah, I do a podcast. Great friend.
So he knows you're going to take the mickey at him.
Horrible comic.
He's
horrible.
expecting you to take the mickey at him.
No.
For real, outside of your friends.
because I know he's got an interview.
Robbie's funny.
Robbie's going to come on the show soon, I'm sure. It's at some point.
Yeah.
So I just want him to know that I said before that he's a horrible comic.
That's a cop-out because he's
What?
very funny and he's your friend.
It is a cop-out because he's your friend.
Who do I think is a horrible comedian? No one. Here's the thing. There's a great guy, Thabiso Mhlongo, right? When he started, he was the most horrible comic I had ever seen in my life.
Is it?
Every time he got on stage, and I tell him this. I tell him, you are the reason I will never say someone's a horrible comic. because he was so bad I would leave the room when he got on stage.
And then
I was
so
to telling him please stop, and now he's one of the best. Like I love, like that is insanely good. So I have no right to say
time.
yes. Comics need time, because everyone else gets to
Everything
practice,
needs time.
and we have to practice on the job. So
True.
But when you said he was bad,
it's horrible.
did you see the element of funny in him?
No, that was the thing. As comics, we can see someone crash and burn and go, when he figures out what he's doing, he's going to be blazing. When he figures out this joke or this angle, whatever, this is going to be fire. It died tonight, but it's whatever. Him, I was like, no man, why is this happening to all of us? Does he hate us as a people, as a nation, that he comes up here and he does this to us every week? And why do these people keep letting him get on? But, better people gave him a chance than me. I'm a horrible human being. Better people gave him a chance, and now he is way better.
You're not a nice
I'm not a nice person, and people keep thinking I am.
And we're not joking. We're actually serious.
No.
He
It's
knows
a problem.
He's not a
I
nice
have to go to
person.
therapy
I just
about
experienced
this.
that he's not a nice person. He's not a nice
I'm
person.
not a nice person. I'm not a nice person.
Don't you think the worst people make the best comedians, though? Because comedians say the meanest things. Funny, though, about a lot of things.
No, we just talk about the things we don't like. Most comedies is what we don't like. So it comes across as we like unlikable people, because every joke is like, don't you hate it when ever notice when, and then my wife came in? It's like that kind of, because that's like anger is a very easy emotion to pick up on. So when you hate something, it's like, why do I hate it? Oh, there's a joke behind that. But joy is boring. Joy just wants to be joyful. And
So
then,
you've got this podcast, An Idiot's Guide to Saving the World.
yes.
You guys were talking about it off air. What's it about exactly?
So it's like an introduction to the global. It's into my zone now.
Yeah.
Introduction to the global goals, which is like the UN's goals for 2030, what they're trying to do. There's 17 goals. So this podcast is like an introduction for the hoi polloi, the average person, to just like get into like how they can, what is the problems, and who's working in the sectors, and what they can do to be like part of the solution. I'm doing
about
it
those
with
things
Gail.
humorously.
Well, I'm one of the idiots. It's like I'm also kind of getting introduced into the world. So it's Gail Galley, who's like in deep, who's my co-host, and she is deep in into that world. But we're both learning. We like talk to people, the most amazing people. I'm talking people who are saving lives, who are helping refugees around the world, who are like
That's incredible.
people who are. There's a guy who's farming seaweed, which is more nutritious than most of the food we farm on land, and he's like, we should be farming it in the ocean and using that as a vegetable for us to consume.
How's he farming it
and
in
it
the
also
ocean?
absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere.
How do you farm in the ocean without being chowed by a shark?
Mahua!
It's a white people
Here
thing,
we
man.
are. We're still dipping our toes in the ocean. White people have got tractors in there. They are farming in the ocean. Let's get in the water, guys. Now they're going to Mars and we're still asking questions. Okay, go to Garangole, have fun there.
It's
White people are
interesting
going
though
to
how you
Mars.
farm in the ocean without getting stung by stingray or without getting chowed by a
See, don't go to
shark.
problem.
Gotta go there.
Yeah,
Like
but
a jellyfish just comes there. You're farming in the ocean, and
Land
then
is
all
dangerous.
of a sudden
Have you
you
met
can hold on to something inland.
Yeah,
you can
but-
breathe on land.
Yeah, but you can get stabbed by another human on land.
Actually.
Oh, then
Well, there we go.
There we are.
We can also
Mon-
crash
Good
cars
morning,
on land.
breakfast.
Good morning, breakfast. It's time for traffic with Sol. Her name is Rihanna Kiss It Better. She's going to be performing at the, whatchamacallit?
The Super Bowl halftime
Super
show.
Bowl. Yeah, we haven't seen her perform in yonks, man. This lady's been captivating all our coins, like literally snatching our coins with all her products. And she's a self-made she's a billionaire now, no?
Billionaire,
status,
billionaire, yeah.
Billionaire status, self-made. She's also doing some great stuff with sportswear now, and she's about to keep our credit cards, our debit cards, all of them.
So
Take
her
our money.
baby is a born billionaire baby.
Yeah, that baby's a billionaire.
Yeah,
baby.
pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't you feel like as generally successful people? So you don't have kids.
I do. I've got a
You do?
daughter.
Okay, you
man.
got a
She's
daughter.
4, yeah.
Okay. Don't you sometimes feel like when you're parenting and you're spoiling or whatever you're doing, don't you, a part of you get angry like, you don't even know that ice cream doesn't come twice a month. When I grew up, ice cream was 3 times a year. You ever feel like that? Or do you just spoil? Are you happy in the spoiling?
Yeah, because that's what we need to do, right, as parents. If we got ice cream once a month, at least try give our kids better, right? So 3 times a month. So I don't get angry. I just go, how lucky this one is.
See, I told you he's a terrible person. Now he guilts his kids.
I know, I don't say it out
on
loud.
the basis of his terrible
I don't say it out loud.
experiences growing up. Like,
I don't say it out loud, but
what
she knows.
human being does
She knows
that?
I look funny when she's eating ice cream.
See what I mean?
I'm scowling.
See what I mean?
Daddy's
See what
not
I
happy
mean?
with ice cream. No, but I mean that's spoiling. I'm just talking like, even like, you're supposed to make life better on the stuff that's better, like on stuff that's important. Like education should be better.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
homes, lifestyle. But then there's stuff where you're like, my kid has flown business class, and I just look at her and I get angry.
Why do you get angry? You should be happy.
No.
You're a terrible person. It's time
Because-
to play something
because I
that's
can't
not
maintain
terrible.
it.
A game.
I can't maintain business class.
It's 28 minutes after 8. So we need you guys to call in. Oh yeah, we're gonna do biz first with
Summer.
Samke. Yes, we're gonna do those business nuggets with Samke. When we return from those nuggets, as well as our news on the flip side of that, we're gonna ask you to please call in and let's do that thing called what are we gonna call it? We have to name this
We don't
game.
have a name for it, but it's
We
our
don't have a
favorite
name for
music
it.
game.
You have to help us name this game. Do one good thing for society.
Okay,
Name
I'll come
our
up
game.
with a good name.
Yeah,
Alright.
like the
Awesome.
game was like this. We're like, Kesa and Jojo, what did they wish for all their life? And then, oh my life.
Someone like you.
Yes.
What did they pray for?
What they prayed for all their life. You know? And then,
They prayed for
Gotcha.
someone like you.
yeah. So we need
Oh,
a
do you
name
have to
for
sing
that
the
game.
answer?
Preferably.
Well, yeah, preferably.
Okay,
Makes
cool.
it more fun.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Good thing I can. Not
Alrighty, thank you so much for joining us today. All you need is laugh. Wrapping it up. This is your Friday edition of 959 Breakfast, starring Osamotona, Sol Penduga, Nosipho Khatebe, Mpoma Boy. What's his name? Chris. Ulantuga. We've got a producer. He's Fencelite.
Fencelite and Pila.
And Pila, yeah, there we go. And
You
then
have
also,
not convinced me that these aren't Babala's classes. This today, you have.
listen, I've got 3 children and my life is what it is, and
same.
I live not to convince you, so it's fine. You can take your Babala story to all your audiences on your
Thank you
gigs
for
this
joining us
weekend.
on Be Mean Fridays with Dineo and Loyiso Madinga.
Absolutely. No, I got it from you. You're the mean guy. You taught me very well. See how quickly I learn. Do you have gigs this weekend?
No gigs. No more comedy as of the end of the year. I quit.
Wait.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
You quit comedy?
Yeah.
Were you DJing this weekend?
No way.
No way.
I'm home resting. Lovely. 2 weeks in a row now. And I'm so grateful for it.
Nice.
Fantastic. I'll catch you at Entlembali's after party for her Fashion Week display.
Wow.
And her Fashion Week show. We're going to be at Cotton Lounge for SE Fashion after party, right?
Okay, don't show.
SE Apparel. Yeah, we're going to go to Cotton Lounge. It's going to be nice. So let's go to Cotton Lounge and celebrate SE Apparel.